name's Eric Mar. I'm the supervisor for the Richmond District. And I wanted to first say, there's a question out there, is the tech tax dead? And I'll just say, long live the fair share tech tax, and our communities will continue to fight against displacement and for affordable housing and homeless services in our communities. It's not dead. The fight has only begun. I wanted to say, too, that I'm here with Jobs with Justice, the Alliance of Californians for Community Empowerment, San Francisco Rising Coalition, and many others. The speakers following me will be Sarah Jarman, who works with seniors at Senior and Disability Action and a longtime San Francisco resident whose family has recently been displaced. Shema Gil Hernandez, who's the coordinator of San Francisco Rising, SF Rising, a coalition of grassroots groups representing working class and people of color communities in San Francisco. Kung Beng, the lead organizer with Jobs with Justice San Francisco, a labor and community coalition. Maria Lourdes Nosidal and Julian Ball from ACE, or Alliance of Californians for Community Empowerment. Maria Lourdes is a San Francisco teacher and an Ingleside resident and member of the Alliance for Californians for Community Empowerment. I also want to acknowledge one of the heroes from our communities, Ike Pinkston, who was part of the Frisco 5 hunger strike, and thank you for his commitment to making San Francisco a city where everyone can share in the benefits of our economy. I wanted to say yesterday in committee, two of my colleagues on the board, quote unquote, blocked our fair share tech tax from moving forward, but it's not dead. And I'll say that our community coalition is here to respond to some of the press statements about it. Despite the heavy influence by tech corporations, their lobbyists and trolls at City Hall, they blocked the fair share tech tax from moving forward, but we will continue to fight for a city which all San Franciscans can continue to call home. I also wanted to say that our next steps at the Board of Supervisors, and I'll just say Supervisor Aaron Peskin couldn't be here today, but Supervisor Campos Peskin and I and others will be moving forward with 3 different steps. One is we will convene a working group, including representatives from tech companies. So we appreciate the openness of some of the tech spokespersons yesterday, and communities that are affected by the tech industry's boom and rise, to begin a dialogue around the housing crisis and ways for tech companies to play a constructive role. Number 2, our coalition working on this issue around the fair share tech tax will commission an independent study with our offices that is focused on understanding the housing impacts of the tech industry and doing a deeper analysis. Some of the discussion that came out of the committee meeting, but I think we need a deeper analysis that looks at housing impacts of the tech industry. And lastly, in the meantime,